Will Mara stock shoot up from here and make new highs in 2024? Let's go ahead and find out. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's jump right into it. So we have here Mara stock. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and give you guys a broader picture and how we got to the current point we are now, which is going to take care of that. So as you can see, um, going back to the beginning of 2024, we had this big dip down, big recovery, made new high, fell back down, back to support in this area right here, and then from there we started trending upward. Although, if we consider Elliott waves and Fibonacci levels, which we're going to get into right now, this last big dip, to me, it's a three-wave correction, which is pretty solid. I try to look for an overall three-wave correction, especially on the 4-hour time frame. So we have a 4-hour time frame, three-wave correction, can be a WXY pattern. To me, that's completed. We're good on that. That's why we can see this nice horizontal sort of consistent, pretty solid and even rally from here. So at first, when I was looking at this occur, now that we're past the past, we're past it. We have the correction. To me, that's written down in stone. It's solid, so we can continue on forward. So this to me was at first it seemed to be a one. Or let me go ahead and show you guys a 5-wave move up. So to me at first this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, possibly completed, and we're looking for another 3-wave down. So if this is the case, and I'm going to go ahead and actually let's clear things up even a little bit more. Let's go ahead and start from this first wave up to the third wave, wrap it back down onto the fourth wave right here, so we can get a potential next rally area. Just like that, and we're going to make this green visuals. So that's potential high, and then where can we be bottoming? So far we do have another 3-wave correction in the form of a WXY pattern, which if you were to start off from the top back down to here to the top of this area, so we that first and then second wave up, those two moves, let's go ahead and make that red. So this shows potential support levels on this 3-wave correction that could then eventually shoot us over towards these highs as long as support in this area holds. So we have resistance is broken in this area. So if we understand that there is a potential 3-wave support area right here, which is also backed up by this low support right here. So if we zoom in a little bit more, we have support in this area. Price begins to show some kind of stabilizing right here, although we need more candles to close to consider this to be an actual consolidation area, or if we're going to go lower, we need consolidation in order to potentially see a move up. So I want to see more candles close in this area. As of right now, this previous support is also support here as well. So if this continues to hold, I see higher prices, at least towards this previous high. And then if this is broken, or we see a sort of a move, so from here we want to see a move up in a sort of a 5-wave move up, or it can even be a 1, 2 wave here, break it, hold, or let's go back. I want to see this break over, back down, hold in this resistance, which will then act as support, and then we can start seeing the consolidation in the first zone of this Fibonacci trading area, or this value area see up here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and remove these to make it a little bit more easier to look at. So again, we have resistance up here. We have support in this area. We do see the first move up, so then this can act sort of as a, and I'm going to summarize this all this up in the end. So an overall first wave could be completed, and then as long as we hold support, I'll consider this to be the second wave. I wouldn't mind this being a shallow second wave. Usually third waves are extend quite a bit, fourth waves can extend quite a bit, and then first, second waves are quick, and then fifth wave can really just aggressively shoot in one direction. And then this one can eventually, around the 26.47 level, at least between the 1.38 extension and 1.236 extension. And then from there, we can then see a correction. And then, well, these don't matter at the moment. We need to continue these ones, confirm these next Elliott waves. Once we confirm these, we can move on to the next one. So we're still trying to confirm the second one. So if this second one holds, and we start seeing a corrective rally upwards, break recent resistance, then we can start seeing this area possibly being the next consolidation area if we rally from here. But in the other scenario, if prices were to drop further, we still have some more support areas to look at. But if we do break below the 1.38 extension down here, I would consider the 1.618 to be invalid, and that can mean that this was actually an overall one wave. So let's go ahead and do it like this. So this could have actually been an overall W wave. This could potentially be the X wave, and then the Y wave can be potentially. Oh, I messed that up. We're gonna start off on the previous here. Potentially, we can see it come down to the 1.38 around just under $11 potentially. Although as of right now, that's not happening. It's just a possibility in a bear scenario. For that to happen, I feel like this company would have to have some really bad news, and I feel like Bitcoin were to have to drop a ton. I don't really see that happening, although it is a possibility. So if the 1.3 here breaks, we can possibly see under $11 as the next price down, and then that invalidates this as a three-wave correction, and this was actually the overall one wave correction, and then the second, and then the third one coming down. As of right now, that's not happening, but it's possible. Although, for me, I personally see this as the overall one wave here, potentially finding support and a bottom, although not yet confirmed, potentially finding a support and bottom here on the second wave, and then the third wave can shoot us up between the 100% extension and the 1.236 extension. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I want to see price consolidate a little bit more. And then from there, I can keep updating you guys and finding what the next trade levels can be. But again, first wave up could potentially be done. We're looking at the second wave. We're trying to find a bottom on the second wave. And then we can start moving up on the third wave. And then from there, we'll continue on. No reason to think too far into the future. We're still trying to find bottom here and then up from there. But these are my thoughts on Marathon Digital Stock Holdings, their stock, their chart. Hope this made sense. And I plan to make another video on this once we get some more price action. But yeah, that's what we got so far on here. Hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever you're at. Take care.